Thank you.
I'm Priska. May I know you?
I'm Doris. Yes.
Oh, I like your name.
Thank you so much.
All right. What can I offer you? Do
Yes,
you
sir.
care to take water?
Yes, I'm okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay, as you have come here, it's a bold step that you have taken. It's not everybody that has the courage to come to the counseling center. So you are most welcome.
Thank you.
Feel comfortable, relax, whatever problem you have brought. I think by the end of the day, we'll be able to have a result for it. Is that okay by you?
Yes, please. Thank you so
Alright.
much.
Okay, before we begin, I would like to assure you that whatever we discuss here will be between the two of us. We will not go and tell anyone. I also not go and tell anyone. Let us keep to ourselves whatever we have discussed here. It may be necessary or I will be compelled to voice out any information that we share here if your life is at stake or anybody's life is at stake, or if there is a need for me to give information to the court about any issue that we discuss here, or if it pertains to a child or an adult. But apart from that, we are good to go. Are you okay by that?
I'm okay.
All right, thank you. May I know why you have come to see me today?
Yes. I don't even know how to start.
You just calm down. Take a deep breath. All right. Can we continue?
Yes, please.
Okay, before we proceed, I would like to jot down some few things just to keep our conversation going, if you didn't mind. Would that be okay for you?
That's okay.
Okay. All right, let's move on.
Okay. So I have a difficulty allowing people to associate with me.
Okay.
I feel happy when I'm there alone.
Okay.
Sometimes I see friends who even like to get closer, or people within my workplace.
Okay.
They would love to get closer, but I don't feel happy when I see people around me. I don't know why. I loved seeing people together,
Okay.
and it's something that makes me happy when I see others, flowing together.
Okay.
But personally, I'm a type that I cannot allow people to come closer. So it's really becoming a bothering to me, especially now that I could see people addressing me as an auntie. So,
Oh, okay.
meaning I'm not friendly.
All right.
It's something that is beginning to worry me a lot. I wish I can just come out of this.
Oh, that must be troubling enough.
Sure.
You feel you had a desire to associate yourself with friends, but you cannot. Even though when they try to get closer to you, you reject them.
Oh, yes. They try. I have friends who, a number of times, I see them doing their best
Okay.
to get closer to me. For reasons why I don't even allow them to get closer to me, I can't really tell.
Okay.
Sometimes when I push them away, I
Mm.
go back and even cry over it.
Oh, that must be frustrating.
So frustrating because I don't know why. I wish I'd have allowed them to have time with me.
Okay.
Well, but I think I was not brought up that way,
All right.
and that is a bit worrying.
Okay.
It's really worrying me.
All right. Can I know some of your experiences? First of all, are you the only child of your parents?
No, I'm not the only child.
Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, I'm not the only child for now. For we before then, I was the only child.
Okay.
When they gave birth to me, it took almost 10 years
Oh, I see.
before they gave birth to my younger sibling. So
Okay.
for now we are two.
All right.
But before they gave birth to my younger sibling, I used to be the only child,
Oh, okay.
and I received all the attention from my parents as the only child.
All right.
They, let me put it in quotes, there was so much pampering
Okay.
from my parents. There are certain things that they will not even allow me to do.
All right.
They used to care so much.
That must be interesting.
I had very good time with them
Oh, I
by
see.
then,
Okay.
before the second child
Arrived.
arrived.
Okay.
Before the second child will arrive, there was one day I heard my daddy picking up a little argument with my mom concerning a male child. The way they, in fact, the two of them were in the conversation, how they would have loved to have a child, especially a male child.
Oh, okay.
And fortunately, when the second child arrived, he happens to also be a male child.
Okay.
The second child happens to be a male child. And I realized that all the attention has shifted from me, from them, all the attention shifted from me to that male child.
Oh, I see.
My dad, who used to be so close to me, at a point I felt so neglected. Nobody seems to care about me. When I ask them something, it's like I'm a big girl now,
Okay.
and so I should be able to do it for myself.
Oh, okay.
And since then, I called in and I began to live alone. At a point in time when I realized that they wouldn't even mind me any longer, I'll not even go to them again.
Okay.
So I started taking initiative in doing things for myself.
Okay.
Things that I even need to go to them to ask, I don't even go to ask anymore.
So you feel like when you were growing up, you thought you were the only child. For that matter, you were pampered. As soon as your brother came in, all the attention was shifted to him.
Yes, they used to provide for me everything that I asked from them. Sometimes I'll not even ask, and then they will give the items to me.
Okay.
But what happened? Immediately my brother came. Even my pressing needs, when I asked them, they will tell me I'm a big girl. I was surprised because I was then, to me, 11 to 12 years. I wasn't so a big girl. But it's as if they wanted me to do almost everything for myself.
Okay.
Then they shifted all the love for my younger brother. anytime daddy goes out or mommy is coming back from work, they bring things and it's all for my younger sibling.
So you felt rejected.
I really felt neglected by them,
Okay.
as if they didn't care for me. So I took a decision not to ask for anything again.
Oh, that must be troubling.
Yes,
I see.
I took that decision when I was that young, not to work with people, to ask them anything. So I didn't have trust in them anymore.
Oh, I
Any
see.
other person who would like to do something for me, I don't develop that trust.
That was painful.
Very painful, very painful. And I realized that currently, as I'm working, I wouldn't want anybody to come closer. I just feel like I can do everything on my own.
Oh, I see. So, looking at what your parents did unconsciously, it wasn't that they were not paying attention to you, but the desire for them having a male child was the triggering factor. That was why unintentionally they shifted all the love and attention for your brother. I think it was not their intention to hate you or to let you or neglect you. Don't you think so?
Well, I can't so. But counselor, I think what you are saying, it is what you are giving me an insight
Okay.
of reasons why they behave probably that way. But as at that time, I never thought of it.
Okay.
It never occurred to me. I only see it as if they were neglecting me and they never loved me anymore.
All right. So as they were paying attention to your brother, it was not as if your parents hated you. No, they thought you were growing up around 10, 11 years. You could do certain basic things on your own. That was why the attention was shifted to the your younger brother. And then you took it as a problem. You carry it until you grew up with. That's why you are finding it difficult to associate yourself with peers. That was the intriguing factor. Are you getting me? So the way you thought your parents rejected you, that made you to also shift or draw yourself back, and it has affected you up to this time. That's why when people want to come to you or get closer to you, you want to drive them away. Is that okay? So we are going to do some one or two things that will help you shape your life with your parents. Anyway, now what is your relationship with them? As your parents and your brother?
We are good.
Good.
We are good.
Do you
But
often call them?
once once in a while, sorry.
All right. So what we are going to do now is, as you don't call them frequently, do they also call you frequently?
Yes. Initially, I had that hate in me, so I used to ignore their calls.
Okay.
But for now, when they call, I pick up.
Okay. Can you call your father thrice in a week, your mother the same, and your brother the same? Would that be difficult for you to do?
Not at all.
Not at all. So can we try that?
Yes, please.
All right. So when you go back, that is what you are going to do. You try calling your father thrice in a week, your mom thrice in a week, your younger brother thrice in a week, and see how you are going to relate with them, so that next session when we come, we will address that. I hope you comply.
Yes,
So can you give me a summary of what you have done today? Something little that you have benefited today.
Oh, at least trying to call my parents 3 times a week, which I usually wouldn't like to do. Taking this exercise, I'm sure it will go a long way to help with. So I'll
Alright.
try.
Oh, okay. That's good. I hope you do that, and then when we meet next time, we shall talk about more things. Alright, see you. Take care of yourself. If in case you cannot come next week, just give me a call. In case I'm also busy, I'll give you a call and we'll reschedule the time. Take care of yourself and see you later. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.